This is where the journey curve comes in, not just for stories, but for speeches, because you will have greater confidence in your communications if you know where you're going. Most speakers get nervous because they feel like they're going to get lost, because it's a lot of pressure when you're standing up in front of people. You're starting out here, this idea of how the world was. But then one day is the key piece that sends you on the journey, something that sends you down into discovery. Because of that, this happened. We learned this. I've discovered this. Because of that, we learned this. This was the main thing that was really important. Because of that, it led to this idea. Now, here's the key piece. The key piece is the next step. The next step is when you actually get into the place of not knowing. So you go up here, you were led on the journey, and then you discovered, and you discovered, and you discovered, and then you don't know. And that's the challenge, right? But it's also a little bit of a powerful moment, because in your not knowing how all of these pieces come together, you both show vulnerability to your audience. You allow for the not knowing, you allow them to be not knowing, and then you walk them through. You walk them through into that until finally moment. The until finally moment is where all of those threads begin to come together. The insight appears and change is at your heels. So you are beginning to turn up the hill. Now you're not done. You're at the bottom. You're not at the top of the mountain. You're at the bottom of the mountain. You're in that place where you have that candlelight, and that candlelight is so valuable. And then you come up and you say, because of that, we began to do this. And because of that, we began to do this. And now we know this. We discovered this. And now we know this. We discovered this. And now we know this. And ever since then, we've been dedicated to how we're going to change the world for you starting today. Fill in the blank. So by knowing that you're going to start here and you're going to get here, but you're going to go by way of getting lost, that's where all the power is. And you take your audience on a journey of discovery, and you let them get lost too. You free them from all of the having to know. For a moment, we allow for the mystery. And that's where the power of your communications lie, in the mystery, and how you transform that mystery, not just by yourself, but as a community. And so as you bring in this support, as you bring in these other stories, these other tidbits of other wise people with whom you're collaborating, all of a sudden, you not only know where you're going, but you also can have a lot more fun in the process.